Hey guys, it's Gaijin Hunter. I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys saying that you wanted to see Monster Hunter Online, the Chinese-only MMO. Now, there is an English patch that's out if you go to kogath.com, but I am using the Chinese version. I can get around just okay, not perfectly, but okay enough because I can read kanji, which is also used in Japanese language. Even though they are different, I can sift my way around. Now, this is being run on the GTX 1080 Founders Edition. I did put my stats on the upper left here so you guys can check them out if you're curious. So you can see how fast it's going, the base clock, and all that kind of stuff. The game is free to play. I won't cover how to install it. There's tons of guides that are really great online, so look it up. But the game looks absolutely stunning. It plays really similar, I think, to Freedom Unite or Monster Hunter Portable 3rd because there's no verticality. So it feels a little bit more basic, especially if you're used to Monster Hunter 4 or Monster Hunter Cross. So after you've been playing the game, I'd say for about 2 hours or maybe 3, depending on how you want to grind, you will get to the second page of the main quest, which is this big spider. I really like the spider. It looks really cool, but it doesn't play like Nursilla or however you want to pronounce that monster's name. But it's nice and aggressive and it has a pretty interesting moveset. Now, one of the things, because I am a horn user in this game, is I'm trying to knock off that shell, which you should be able to do in the hunt, and that can of course earn you the shell parts which you need for upgrading your weapon. Now, one of the things that you'll notice with the hunting horn is I'm not able to evade after I play a song. That's actually a natural talent of the weapon that you unlock as you play the game. There's other things that they've done differently as well, like the ability to encore was something that I unlocked at level 15. And then they just start opening up new stuff and even some hunter arts kind of thing, which is pretty cool. This spider is a real pain. The cobwebs, if you even just so much as to pass through it, you will decrease your movement speed by quite a bit. Pass through it twice like this and it's really troublesome. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the hunt. I am doing this solo instead of online. Like every other Monster Hunter game, you can play with up to 4 people, I believe. But I hope you guys enjoyed this hunt, and then if you check out the link in the description below, or just skip a little bit forward once you've seen enough of this hunt, I am including a hunt against a Yian Kut-Ku in this same video, which I hope you guys can check out so you can see how your favorite monster and teacher has gotten the HD treatment. I'll be back on mic once I start that hunt, so enjoy this one. Yay! I killed it. So I actually had to farm this thing quite a bit in order to make the hunting horn. It's not that the game is any differently than the other Monster Hunter games, but you do need to gather quite a few materials to make your next big upgrade. Now, if you notice, I'm down at like orange sharpness because I'm at the very beginning of the game, so I finally made my first yellow weapon, which is the spider's hunting horn, which I'm really happy about. What's really nice is you see a little countdown on the left hand side here that tells you when the quest is about to end. They even give you a snapshot of like a memorable moment, and if you do really good on these mission ones, you also get a random item, so that's pretty nice as well. Okay, we are back, and if you notice, I now have this guitar thing on my back, and that is the weapon from the spider. Okay, I had to restart the game, so go ahead and use the Microsoft controller for Windows, and all you have to do is hit Escape to open up this menu, go to this for options, click that box there, and then you can then start using your controller. So playing with a controller is really nice. It is a little weird that they kept the same like bagpipe song for this weapon, even though it looks nothing like bagpipes. I'm hoping that's a mistake, or maybe because it's so early in the game they just haven't updated the sounds. We'll wait and see. The game runs really well, and I think it's been really well optimized. Obviously I'm on the GTX 1080, so it's overkilling it anyways, but I've heard from a lot of people, as long as they're not streaming or recording, they can play this on really high settings and get really good performance. I noticed that it caps out at about 62 frames per second, which is nice and smooth, and it doesn't quite move my graphics card to the max, even though I am recording at the same time, but it's nice nonetheless. Now, Yian Kut-Ku is great. I think in this game he is a little bit more aggressive than I'm used to. Usually he'll charge in and you only get 1 or 2 hits and then he runs out. So it's a really good hunt, I guess, for getting used to your unsheath attack and to just sort of get used to getting out of the way. I love the HD treatment that he's gotten though. He looks ridiculously awesome. Some of the cool features that they've added for the horn in this game, because they have all these buttons, is if you hold the left bumper as you're playing, a little staff of music will come down on the left to tell you as sort of like a cheat sheet of what songs you have available, which is really cool. You also notice that they have the timing now underneath the icons for the songs, and that's another thing that I would really love to see them add in Monster Hunter for the main consoles. Now, one thing you might notice with the hunting horn if you play it is that even with the movement up song, you move slower than you do in the console games. But you do sheath your weapon pretty fast, so I did find it pretty important, especially with a monster like Yian Kut-Ku, to sheath the weapon and then draw. Okay, check out my musical notes. I'm going to hit the left bumper and watch this little cheat sheet that comes out. It's just so cool. And the notes do glow when you hit a monster, which I think later on in the game when you unlock the specific talent, it does something special with sort of the special notes like they do in Monster Hunter Cross maybe. So cool. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed these hunts, a small little look at Monster Hunter Online, and also how it performs on my new PC. I'll continue to let you guys know how I find stuff, and if any really cool hunts come up, I will share them on this channel as well. Until next time, happy hunting.